So this time in Celebrity Equinox, we're staying at 1170 on the 10th floor. This is how far it is to the aft elevators. That's the bank of 8 at the rear of the ship. The other cluster, the 4 elevators, is the 4 that you see when you come out of the theatre. Hopefully the theatre's going to be open today. So let's go there first. This is where the posh folks stay. Posh, 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 look. Look at their door. They've got a butler. We saw the butler giving them chocolates last night. There's the library over there. Zoomed in the library. Below the library, the card room. And then what used to be Captain's Club area. I remember signing up there for it. We've got a 3D sculpture of the Equinox. And that bing bong means that the lift has arrived. We need to be quick. Hey. And we'll put in that we're going to 4. Why not? Oh, bought a watch last night, I bought a watch. Let's have a look at the dining room. You get your pager. Look at this, look at this. Right, so that's the silhouette dining room. Breakfast, lunch and dinner. Is this today's? This is your breakfast. Well, you don't get in here with shorts on for the main meal. Breakfast and lunch you do. I certainly was in there for breakfast with a pair of shorts on, it was fine. This is the seating around the martini bar area. And that's the martini bar there. You get all the antics of the bartenders juggling bottles and throwing up ice cubes and stuff like that. So you get bands playing down here. Where that wee pig pen is. So I presume that's set up to get the sea passes for the tenders for Santorini. Because today's going to be Santorini at 10 o'clock. Time now, 6:30. I'm up chasing the sunrise. Right, here's another bar. This one's called Craft and Social. There you go. Craft and Social. It does pints on draft. Alas, no Guinness, unfortunately. Also in here you can buy food. There's the prices. This doesn't come out your drinks package. This comes straight out your wallet. This is 2025. You can pause that and have a look at any of those prices. Don't see the point if you're paying for food on the boat, you're paying any extra. Never use specialty dining. Right, so this is level 4. I found 2 bars. Oh, found a new wee bar yesterday. I've never used the passport bar. It's down in level 3. So we'll do level 3 soon. So this is the casino. We were in Vegas earlier this year, stayed in the Bellagio, which by the way was brilliant. And when we went down, it's like 7 in the morning, casino was hoaching. That means very busy with punters. So here's bar number 3, the casino bar. This is a handy one for picking up a drink before you head to the show up the front of the ship. There's also the shops, which are closed at this time of the morning. I purchased a nice Invicta watch yesterday, $89. Bloody bargain. It's getting resized in a pickup tonight. I do like Invicta watches. So this place is called Celebrity Central. No bar. And there's the televisions. Shows you where we currently are. Our heading, our course. So I know where to go for the sunrise. 33 miles to run to get to Santorini, and we've done 1987 nautical miles so far. So we've been way up to Istanbul. We did Mykonos first, then Kusadasi, then Istanbul, and then back out under the world's longest suspension bridge, which was a big event for the boat. The folks loved it. I'll have a great video of that. And now we've passed by Mykonos and we're heading to Santorini. And then tomorrow will be Olympia, and then the next day we're back at Rome. Not where we started in Barcelona. As you can see, it's still pretty dark out there. There's the time. Right, so there's Mykonos there, and Santorini down there. Okay. This is very kinda 80s, this room. There's a private function on in here last night. No idea what that was. It's got all these predecessors to LEDs. Are they LEDs? Wow. What's that? What good effect. Let's see what the other bit's like. Yeah, exactly the same. Okay, so this has got a bar. There's another bar for the bar collection. Right, Equinox Theatre again. That's doors shut. We're not bound not to get in here. Let's see. Shut and locked, I would say. Not getting in there. So this is the forward bank of elevators, good for getting the heck out after the show finishes. So I'm going to go down to 3. There are 2 shows on board the ship. The first one's 7 and the second one's 9. Every night. So it's 3 for the gangway. And we'll be using that, but it's tenders. Passport bar, that's what I'm looking for. I want to find the ensemble bar. It's on 4. Maybe it's on 5. It's towards the back of the ship. And it's where the blue restaurant is. You get using the blue restaurant if you're aqua class. We're concierge class, scum. So no blue for us, but we have sailed aqua class once and we did like blue, and we did drink a lot in the ensemble lounge with our pager, but the main lounge is great too, and it's got the martini bar. Right, so this is the passport bar. Really actually good, and loved this wee feature yesterday. A wee light that looks like a bird cage. Wee birdies. Birdie birdie. Spoke to a nice couple here yesterday while we were having a few drinks, who were from Canada. And they were doing back to back to back cruises. 30 days on the Equinox, this is their 3rd one. Everything was good apart from she was complaining about the Wi-Fi package. And I must say, the Wi-Fi package on this boat is pants compared to the one that we had on the Princess cruise that we were on earlier this year. So this is guest relations. So anytime you have any issues, you're down here. Never seen it too busy, which is great. I think that tells you something. So here's the history of the Equinox. So it was delivered in 16th of July 2009. And it used to have white at the bottom. Now it's blue. Right, so we've got the lower dining room here, which is not for any time dining. That's the one. If you get a pre-assigned dining time, you're into this one. We'll have a quick look at it while we're here. I've never actually eaten down this. Oh no. See days, I think it was 4. It was definitely 4 where we had breakfast that day. This is 3. Look at that. What a place. I'm killing time because I'm chasing the sunrise, which is going to happen at 7:09. Right, so this is 3, so I'm going to be lazy. Find out where the ensemble bar is. And Fortune's Casino, Equinox Theatre, Ensemble Lounge. 5. Let's do it. Let's do it. Elevators on this boat are an absolute joy compared to one that we've been on, which was the it wasn't Celebrity, MSC Seaview. Elevators and that are a basket case. They're too good for their own health. So it'll tell you one's coming in like 2 minutes, then 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minutes, 6 minutes. Oh, it's just nonsense. So, deck 5, there we have a speciality restaurant called Sushi on 5 that I dare say does what it says in the tin. Now over the other side is Cafe Al Bacio. That's where you go for your coffees and your pastries. They do a cracking wee thing with toffee and pistachio over it, a little croissant. Awesome. World class bar. Kind of strange bar, this one. There's a lot of things it doesn't do. And the things it does do are a bit on the strange side. We've had a few in here, but not one of our favourites. Handy enough for getting a drink to go to the theatre if it's wine or a champagne. Oh, this is the art bit again. Art in shops and staterooms. I think that's it. Yeah. So those seats along there, they look down onto the Celebrity Central. And again, you've got the theatre down there, and I can see the door's shut. So we'll not bother going down there. The next bar that we're after is the Ensemble Lounge. So it's going to be straight back here after the Cafe Al Bacio. You need the drinks package to get the specialty coffees out of here. The food, I think you get it for free without drinks package, but don't know. That's the one I'm talking about there. Oh man.
Hello, sir.
Hello, I'll be back soon. Those wee ones are to die for. There's a nice big mirror there. Ensemble Lounge, deck 5. There's the crickets. Wee bugger knew somebody was coming. I have no idea where he is. Ensemble Lounge. I think there's some nice artwork when you go into blue. As I say, if you're using the blue restaurant for your aqua class or retreat class, you can come here with your pager to wait on your table. Always found we got a pager in blue. There's another restaurant near Morano. That's one that you... speciality. You pay extra for that. So you can see a grand piano and drum set. Morning. Blue and the Tuscan grill down here. Tuscan grill. not to video the staff. We've got Walkabout in the Tuscan Grill, eh? Actually never been in here. I think you might have heard me saying I don't pay extra for food on board when I've already paid for it. This Tuscan Grill is right at the back of the boat. So lots of window seats in here. Level 5 Tuscan Grill. Level 5 Blue restaurant coming up. There's the breakfast menu for Blue. Can check that off against the main menu. I'll have a wee walk about and I think. Wow. Sorry. See what it's like. It's much smaller than the main dining room, and you know what, it's not as nice, but it's a better level of service, it's better food. Morning. Right, somebody in there on her phone. Oh, what's this? Cuisine, another speciality restaurant. Let's have a look at it while we're here. Is that a speciality restaurant? I kinda don't know. Never been in here. It's quite small. It's on deck 5 as well. Lots of windows. Okay, so we've kind of covered the whole of deck 5 now. Let's head back through the ensemble lounge. There's only one side of the boat you can use here. You must go through the ensemble lounge or outside. So heck, let's go outside onto the deck. Whoa! You can see it's getting lighter and lighter. It's 7:15. Soon be time to head up and catch that sunrise. Lots of lifeboats. Reassuring. 150 persons per lifeboat. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the same at the other side. It's 10. Times 150 is 1,500. So there's got to be banks of lifeboats down the front end of the ship as well, because this can have 3,000 passengers and 1,000 crew. Yeah, you can see there's more lifeboats down there. Oh, there's a pile of cricket. wee Jimmy. I hope he's enjoying his cruise. He doesn't have a drinks package though. Talking of drinks packages, one of the things we got in the martini bar was called the grasshopper. It had creme de menthe. Very nice it was too. Grasshopper. Gonna check this eye lounge out. When we first came in this boat, 2018, Apple Macs were a big thing. Don't want to disturb that fella, but I think you can transfer your Wi-Fi package to, well you can, because I've got a tablet and a phone. I can use it in either or. Just transfers across seamlessly. I don't think there's anything else to see there. So I'd imagine the same is true if you want to use one of those iMacs. If you've got the Wi-Fi package, you just transfer it across, use it, log out, transfer it back to your phone, or your tablet, or your PC, or whatever other device you've got. Morning. Don't like getting folk in my video, because it's not fair on the folk. Right, I'm going to stop just now. Do another wee video later. Started again. We're going to head this time round to deck 15, and we're going to head to the Sunset Bar. Johnny Walker experience, as I noted the other day. There he is there, he's walking about. He is closed. Right. Whoa. So yesterday we sailed from Istanbul, great sail out by the way, great sail in, great sail out, massive city, 25 million inhabitants. I see what I'm after now. And they were doing the demonstration of the glass blowing. This is going to be good. I like a bit of cloud cover. This is a lawn. There's some putters and balls here for some putting. Wow. This is what you paid your money for. Sites like this. Wife's in bed, she's going to just miss it. She doesn't care about these things. On the other hand, being a keen photographer and videographer, I'm all over it like a rash. Yeah, Jiminy Cricket and his mates are down here as well. Lots of foliage for them to hang about in. Sunset Bar. Great for sailaways. Ooh, got windy into it. Right, we like getting those two of those 4 seats down there. You get them either lowering or putting up that flag as they arrive in or leave the port. Right, you're going to stop and get the camera out.